Sorry about that, y'all. I got a call right in the middle of the end of that video. So, lastly, step three to the part one of knowing when you're ready to be an owner operator is knowing what you can know about establishing a business. And what I mean by that is, aside from trucking, I have owned a business in the past. I've always owned some type of business since I was about 18 years old, legally owned the business. So there's a lot of the business things that I already know. But trucking has its own business and requirements as far as establishing yourself as a business. For instance, when you just start a regular business, you can go to your local state corporation commission. You can register your LLC. Once you register your LLC, you can go down to your city or county, get a business license, and then you can go to the feds and get your federal tax ID number. That's it. That's your business you established. Um, Also, in that portion of the business, you can file your business all together as one with your personal. What I mean by that is, say for instance, you work a job 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and you run your business part time on the side. You can file all of it together. You can file your personal income, your business income all together, and that way it helps you a lot with the taxes. So, for instance, if you file for loss in your business, a lot of times you're taking the money you make from your 9 to 5 and putting it into your business. So, when you lose out in your business, you're technically losing out at home because that's the money that's funding the business. You know, with trucking, because you're getting a 1099 from the company, meaning they don't tax any of your loads, they don't tax any of the money you're getting in. You don't have that ability to just easily offset your income. Once again, for instance, I work at Johnny's shoe shop and I make $400 a week. Well, my business, as I'm trying to establish it, I buy a laptop, set up the business, I pay all these people the money, the city, the state to pay to get the business established. I buy business cards, I buy brochures, because I'm starting off a tree removal service. So I buy a chainsaw. Now, I have spent to establish the business $800. Now I only make $400 a week from Johnny's shoe shop, so I have a $400 loss overall because I only made $400 from Johnny's shoe shop, and I spent $800 trying to get my business established. So altogether, I have lost money. I've taken money from my house or my first business or my household or my first job and sunk it into my business, and it hasn't worked out. But because you're getting a 1099 from these companies as a trucker, as an owner operator trucker, you don't have that other income to offset this income. So it's harder to deal with the business aspect of it. You also have the IFTA, all that kind of stuff that you have to calculate. And once again, I told you I'm still learning about the IFTA. I'm reading every day about it, and I'll get it straight. And once I do get it straight, I'll bring you guys my understanding of it. But my whole point is saying that it is a lot harder to establish a trucking business and maintain it. So, and the records are a lot harder because you are spending so much money. I mean, fuel itself, you don't spend $300-400 just fueling up. So it's a lot more that goes into it. So you have to make sure that you're ready business wise. And how can you make sure you're ready business wise? Read. Read all you can read. Watch all you can watch. Get on YouTube, watch some of these videos. Um, Go to the library, grab some books, go online. Google out. Read some of this information that's going to get you established as a business, as a trucking business, so that when you do come into it, some of these words like IFTA and 1099 and all these other words I'm saying to you are not foreign. You don't want to be learning everything at once. You know, you don't want to have to learn everything at once, and that's why in on one of my previous videos I told you guys I don't think it's good for guy or gal coming straight out of school to jump right into a lease purchase because it's just too much to learn. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. You're still learning how to maneuver the truck. You're still learning how freight works. You don't want to have to learn everything at once. And so, what I say is before you become an owner operator, learn everything you can learn before you get there. Anything that you can learn before you get there, you want to know. You want to know and you want to be able to apply it to your business as soon as you get it up and running. Okay? So information is power. Information is power in this business because even though it's a lot of people out here explaining it to you, until you get your own thorough understanding of how everything works, you're going to be lost. You know? So that is part one of the how to know when you're ready to be an owner operator. I put up a couple different series once I feel like I've gotten everything on stop. But as always, guys, man, I appreciate y'all for watching. Thanks for commenting and liking. I see the subscriber list growing. We have reached over 10,000. And I want y'all to remember this one thing. Well, two things. First, I'll say this. This channel is not a monologue. It's a dialogue. A monologue is I talk, you listen. It doesn't work that way. It's a dialogue. So if you have noticed, I try my best to respond to all comments. And good or bad, I respond to them all because I want y'all to feel like we are in this together. I am learning, and everything I bring you may not be law, but it is my understanding of it, and I'm learning as I go. So I appreciate y'all for being with me around this journey. And part two, man, my number one slogan, which you'll hear me say throughout this series, is keep your left door closed, driver. And if you can do that, I feel like you can be successful. If the company you lease onto and work with and work for has the freight to keep you moving, if you can keep your left door closed, you can make money in this industry. So, as always, man, God bless y'all. Y'all be easy. Happy Father's Day. Peace.